This is a little preface to say that I'm very burnt out, and I know this is not my best work, and I'm deeply sorry for what you're about to watch. Anyways, enjoy.
It's nice, isn't it? Walking around, feeling the sand between your toes. Endless possibilities. Anyway, selective breeding. It's been a thing since humans had free time. Do you ever look at a dog or vegetable and think, why does it look like that? Well, it's all because of selective breeding. That's where you get two things and breed them together for a specific trait. Let's take corn, for example. See how big and knobbly it is? Well, once upon a time, it was small and withered, like me, before farmers started to breed them to become bigger. This solved the problem of having gross food, but also having more food that can grow for longer, produce more, and be stored for much longer than before. But sadly, we did not stop at crops.
But how does it work?
I hear you ask very loudly, and for that we have to go back to an oldie but a goodie, the Punnett square. We all learned about these in 10th grade bio, right? Just a simple two parents, four inputs, what are their kids problem. Well, selective breeding is more or less the same. Let's use dogs, for example. Let's say you have a golden retriever, but you want a smaller one. There's two options. You could breed another, smaller golden retriever with the one you have and keep breeding their children to make smaller golden retrievers till you have the size you're looking for. Or you could take an already small dog and breed it with your poor dog. This could give you a number of results, but most likely a smaller dog. How is selective breeding used today? As I touched on at the very start, selective breeding is used to produce more food. Usually, that's when it's used for good. But some freaks use it for their own freakish desires, like fish breeding. With the use of science, selective breeding has gotten a lot easier. You don't even need the two poor creatures in the same room to get their byproduct. With the use of recombinant DNA tech, you too can take the sperm and egg and alter them to your own twisted heart's desires. Then you can shove the fertilized egg into your surrogate mom, and boom! Freaky creature baby that you made! This is great if you want to make a cow that has more meat on his bones, or want to make a pig grow human organs for harvesting. That's not weird or messed up at all. I'm sure the pig loves it. There are many ethical concerns that get brought up when it comes to selective breeding. The biggest problem is, do humans have the right to play God? Should corn be that big and dogs that small? Is it okay to alter another species just to benefit us? These are all very important questions that I think we should all really consider and have answers to before making pigs grow human organs. I don't know, that just feels like a weird move, and maybe not a good thing, but I don't know, what do I know? Maybe the pigs like being harvested for everything, constantly, and being changed genetically. Maybe that's their thing. But don't worry, there are governments who are putting laws into place to protect animals from unethical breeding. The issue is that these laws aren't usually regulated and not truly enforced because it's really hard to regulate breeding because a lot of people don't tell others that they're selective breeding creatures. So it's really the laws are in place for big businesses, which means that the laws may as well not be there because the big businesses just lobby them. Um, but it's the thought that counts. I think the takeaway in all this is to not be freaks to creatures. Leave the fish be, let the corn grow, stop making dogs smaller. Seriously, they don't need to get smaller. No one needs to smuggle their dog by a handbag in any circumstance, trust me. Also, don't buy dogs new. Get them from a shelter or by God. It's more ethical. Because, there's always some freak out there who's trying to make the perfect schnoodle, and you don't want to enable that guy. That guy's bad and is doing it for the wrong reasons. It's also important to remember that not all selective breeding is bad, though it usually is because it weakens the immune system of the creatures and can cause to inbreeding that weakens the genetic pool and a lot of other things that we should be considering before doing it en masse. Anyways, it can solve big problems, selective breeding. Like the question of how in the world are we ever supposed to feed 13 billion people on Earth? The world's just not big enough. But, selective breeding can make crops that have more food on them, that can grow for longer in all seasons, which can help to feed people. And that's really important. Also, we have greenhouses now, so that's also pretty cool. I don't really know how to end this. So, the end, I guess.